It's a feeling I get when it's foggy out. Instantly reminds me.
Two other relatives, brother and sister Jeff and Harmony Spencer, are recovering from bullet wounds. The motive, unknown.
It's surreal. I mean, there's moments when I can see it all so clearly, like it just happened. Because it stays in your mind. It stays in your heart.
There was a lot of people in that room. There was probably at least 20 people in the basement, probably all feeling the same way as I was, just scared. It didn't seem real, but it was, at the same time, the most real thing I've ever been through.
She was very sweet and down to earth, funny, and had this infectious laugh that she was willing to try just about anything.
It's a memory that I always have with me.
We know that Jeff Spencer was dating Kimberly. Kimberly was a student at the University of Washington. Her family's from Hawaii, so she didn't have any family in the Northwest. She was shot and killed and died in his arms.
This was a big story at the time, 20 years ago, and King 5 covered it extensively.
Not only did we cover it, but we spoke to Jeff Spencer 20 years ago on King, talking about the moment that his girlfriend died.
I'd always wanted to tell her that I loved her before, and then I never did, and then until that night.
I could still remember just looking at her face and holding her.
And then but she was dying. So I just held her and I told her I love you.
Dozens of volunteers and police are canvassing Tacoma neighborhoods with flyers, offering a $26,000 reward for information.
It would just be wonderful to find the person responsible for this and get some closure for the families.
20 years later, Tacoma Police Detective Julie Dyer is on the case. She's a mother herself, and it becomes very clear that she's not immune to the emotions that the death of a child evokes.
It's heartbreaking. As somebody that's completely innocent, has no involvement in anything, and you can't do anything about it.
This grandfather's heart is ripped apart as he looks at the smiling face of Jeremy Bayanthavong.
Sweet kid, 5 years old, just had his birthday. Now he's dead. There's nothing we can do.
Well, detectives seem clearly upset and connected with this case. Do they have any leads?
So early on, investigators came out and they said that they believed this was gang-related, possibly targeted. Obviously, the boy that was killed was an innocent victim. They believe that the young woman was also an innocent victim in this. The Spencer family maintains all these years later that this was totally random, and they say they can't imagine who would do this to their family.
Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever imagined the scene that was downstairs going on, the upstairs we were oblivious to, other than the noise.
Justice has been slow for Kimberly and Jeremy as police continue to search for a suspect.
A 70s or 80s Ford dark-colored pickup with a white canopy. But authorities have little else to go on, nor are they speculating if this crime is connected to a different drive-by shooting at this same home 2 years ago.
It's maddening to know that there's people in Tacoma that know. They're probably within 5-10 miles of us right now that know. The first couple of years, there was so many things I wish I could have changed. If I would have done this, then maybe people wouldn't have died, or if I would have done something else that day.
In the 20 years since the shooting, Spencer has become a father. He has 2 teenage girls. He's, in a way, moved on with his life, but he makes it clear it really doesn't take much to bring him back to that night.
The guilt that you feel from losing people that you love, that's tough.